Good morning, good morning. It's actually sunny outside, so I feel like I can really say good morning and be excited about it. It's in the afternoon, so you're not actually catching me all puffy faced and just woken up hair. It is day 12 of the 30 Days to a Better Us challenge, and today is fun. Today I'm excited. I'm actually sitting here and I have a blanket and popcorn and my Tum Tater, my seltzer water, because today's challenge is to watch an old movie. Now, I went on to Netflix and I'm looking for classic movies because I determined I was trying to figure out what is my favorite black and white movie. I actually asked that on social media. Feel free to comment on this video with your favorite black and white movie. And I held all of these great literary classics over the one movie that absolutely just everything about it brings me joy. And that's the original Wizard of Oz. I cross-reference it with everyone sounds so smart when they say their favorite movies, but mine looks like this is Wizard of Oz. So I'm on Netflix and I can't find it. And I'm looking at these other ones, and The African Queen and To Kill a Mockingbird. Those are great. But did you know Dead Poet Society is now a classic movie? Great movie. Absolutely a must-see. I agree. Ghostbusters? So I guess it kind of depends on who you are as what's classic to you. But why is it important for us to watch a classic movie, and how will sitting down on the couch with a blanket actually make us better people? I'm sure a lot of people think, especially our kids, that black and white, it's outdated, it's irrelevant, maybe it's gross or boring or uninteresting. I am actually honored we sit sometimes and we watch The Three Stooges, which is just an older version of Jackass, and what's the other one? I got lost in thoughts of that. Three Stooges, Little Rascals, Shirley Temple movies. I love Shirley Temple movies. I love everything about Shirley Temple movies. Oh my gosh. And the old ones when she was super young. And I Love Lucy. My little girls love I Love Lucy. That's actually kind of a summer treat for us. So, movies like It's a Wonderful Life can actually inspire us to be better people. So when we get to watch those, why is that important? Well, here's 4 reasons that watching these classic films could actually help make us a better person. Number 1, we get to experience real, raw emotion. Some might say that the acting was actually better, because today there's so much technology and there's so many booms and there's so much going on, and I love that stuff. If I told you some of my favorite movies, I would embarrass myself, but what the hey, who knows what this conversation will hold. So, but there's no technology. I mean, people had to get behind it with what they were really feeling. And so you get to experience something that you may not experience in a movie that is all CGI, right? Number 2, history. They're like time capsules. I mean, if you want to see what the 20s were like, watch a movie from the 20s or any decade. I mean, if you really want to understand the 50s, watch Leave It to Beaver. They're like time capsules. Okay, number 3, the story. I mean, we've talked about the year, the sequel, and we're running out of movie ideas and all of those great things. But the storylines from the classic, they were storylines with substance. I mean, that was some good stuff. They were messages that actually transcend time. I mean, I'm sitting here right now about to, well, if it was Wizard of Oz, about to watch some, and we'll find something, but we're going to watch something when I sit with my girls and watch I Love Lucy. Even today, the laughter, the giggles, the storyline, the fights between her neighbors and her husband, right? All of those things, they transcend time. It's just as good today as it was when it came out. And then, frankly, these are stories that leave a mark. They do. They really do. So here were some other completely fun things that I didn't really even think about outside of those. Well, that doesn't even make sense. These were novelty things that I discovered when I was looking on the interweb for why should we do this. And I found some other fun stuff. How about discovering classic drinks? I mean, if you want to know how to sound smart at a craft bar, learn about what's straight, what's not straight. And if you don't know what that means, then you don't need to. But if you do, then enjoy a classic movie. How about getting movie quotes that make you smart? Because some of my favorite movie quotes are from movies that do not make you smart. I mean, I can sit here and quote movies all day. We used to own a video store. I could do this all day. However, they're not the kind that make me sound smart. They're the kind that make me sound like a fraternity boy. So I could probably use some, and I love a quote. Put your favorite movie quote in the comment, because there were some that were coming out on Facebook that already I was like, I just need to know that comment right there, and it will already make me sound smarter. Here's to you, girl. Here's seeing you. Oh no, Joey. I need to watch this movie. And stat. How about picking up an accent? Just because the way they talked was super fun. Like, they have this, I don't know. It's very proper. It's certainly not Southern slang, Southern urban slang. I don't know, whatever you'd call this these days. Okay, and then lastly, and the real kicker is that these movies allow us the opportunity to reconnect with our human side. They were forthright without airing all their dirty laundry. I mean, when you watch these types of movies and the way they dealt with each other, we remember things like tact and privacy and pride and honor and couth. So, your challenge today is to go home or to think all day, what's a classic movie that you love? And I'm going to find The Wizard of Oz somewhere. And I'm going to remember the joy that it brought me. And I'm going to listen to the way they talk and sing and love and laugh. And I'm going to allow myself to have that moment. And I'm going to carry, matter of fact, I may make a list. That's a good idea. That's how we're better. I'm going to make a list of movies that will make me smarter. Things I need to see before the end of the year that will make me better in 2019. So I encourage you, see how far this goes. Have some fun with it. Grab your popcorn. I'll see you tomorrow.